In the 2 years that followed Siegfried's departure in 1939, Hitler took Germany to war against the Allies in Europe and Russia in the East. For all Germans, the war meant tightening their belts, but for Germany's Jews, the suffering was hardest. This footage is logged as film number 28 in the Stuttgart archives. It was shot on October the 30th, 1941, as part of a war diary the city of Stuttgart had commissioned, and it shows delivery day at the Jew shop. After the war, a Stuttgart Jew called Frederick Marx viewed this snatch of film. He pinpointed the secret policeman caught idling on camera. But more than that, he questioned their staging of events.
Any claim that Jews received the same rations as the rest was propaganda. We still had some meat till 42, then that was stopped completely. Well, there were no eggs. If the film shows crates being unloaded, they must have been ordered for the camera. And there wasn't any oil, though the film shows plenty. Lying is such hard work.
Since 1939, new laws had increasingly hemmed in the Jews. Shops like these were now the only places where the Jewish community could buy food. For some, this meant a 6-mile walk every day from the outer suburbs. They weren't allowed on the trams. They weren't allowed radios, pets, typewriters. They had special identity cards stamped J for Jew. And most humiliating, a law decreed 2 months before this film was shot, all Jews in public had to wear a yellow Star of David on their clothes.
I would walk through the streets of Munich with a star on my coat, like a leper, ringing his bell. Unclean. Once a woman spat in my face. You have to look straight through people like that without seeing them. Or how could you bear it?
During these months, Elspeth Rosenfeld was in a ghetto in Munich. Ghettos were special areas where Jews were kept apart from Aryan Germans. Elspeth's was crowded, but comfortable enough. The converted convent, 6 women to a room. In the east, in the countries Germany had invaded, Jews had also been gathered in ghettos. Here the conditions were terrible. 600,000 ghetto Jews died of disease and starvation.